Welcome back dear all for the second session of the flexible connectors, that is the belt drive. So in the last lecture we had completed up to the types of the belt and types of belt drives, and the last one we had learned about is fast and loose pulley drive. So the next session is now belt drives. V belt drives are somewhat trapezoidal shape and these are made endless. What do you mean by endless? As these are manufactured in such a way that they are itself in the shape is not need not to be tied together at their ends, but they are endless. There are no ends. So you can observe here the shape of the cross section of the belt is a trapezoid shape, or somewhat you can observe here it is making a V shape over here. That's why this type of belt is called as V belt. You can see here what are the content or how it is getting manufactured. So some part is rubber, it also contains the fabrics and the cords, and all is enveloped along fabric and rubber. So its manufacturing is quite typical, and you can observe here the cross section of the pulley to accommodate this V belt. You can observe here a single V belt is accommodated inside a single groove. So here you can observe that trapezoidal shape of the belt fits into the trapezoidal shape of the pulley. So this V belt and the corresponding pulley shape has to be very has to be manufactured very precisely, so that the side walls of the belt gets come into contact with the side walls of the pulley, as well as the bottom portion of the belt comes into contact with the bottom portion of the pulley. So the cross section here of a single groove should match the cross section of the belt, so that there is a good frictional grip between the belt and the pulley. Then this is the angle of the belt. This angle varies from 30 degree to 60 degree. It is represented by 2 beta. The included angle between the two side walls of the belt, it is represented as twice beta, and its angle varies between 30 degree to 40 degrees. Now there are various advantages by using the V belt drive. As we had seen, there are the slippage present in case of belt drive, but in case of V belt drive the slippage is almost negligible. That's why it is also considered as a positive drive. Then it is quite compact, as we had seen that flat belts are quite bulky, and V belts having low cross section, and their pulleys are also having less width. That's why these are compact. Then the distance between the smaller distance between the center of pulleys, as we had discussed. Then drive is smooth, as the V belts are endless, so you need not to think too much about binding the ends together, and you just need to mount a ready-made belt on the pulleys. Then the life expectancy of the V belt side is quite good, between over 2 years to 4 years. Then the installation of the belt is quite easy as compared to the flat belt, as you need not to tie together the ends, and you need not to staple together the ends. That's why it is quite easy. Then it is having quiet operation. Belt drives have shock drives are shock resistant. The high velocity ratio can be achieved with the help of V belt drive. The belt can be mounted horizontally, vertically, and with any inclination. This is a very important advantage of the V belt drive. So the motion can be transmitted from the driving pulley to the driven pulley horizontally, vertically, or with any inclination. But the limitation is it can't be used for a longer distance. you can mount multiple belts together on a single pulley, so that you can increase the power transmission capacity of a single drive. Then there are various disadvantages. It cannot be used with large central distances. Then the durability of the V-belt drive will also be less as compared to the flat belt drive. The construction of the pulleys is more complicated, as it has to be accommodated with the corresponding size of the V-belt drive, and the cross section of the V-belt should match with the cross section of the pulley guru. That's why its construction is complicated as well as the costly. Creep is present. We will discuss creep later. What is creep? But that is a problem with the belt drive system. The life is significantly influenced with temperature. As the temperature increases, and we had seen the material of the belt, it is enveloped inside the rubber, as well as the internal part of the cross section of the belt also contains rubber. So if the temperature is quite high, then it may soften up the rubber, as well as if temperature is very low, then it will affect the durability of the rubber, as it will get hardened, and the improper tension and mismatching of the belt length may happen in that case. The centrifugal tension prevents the use of V-belt during certain velocity range. What is the centrifugal tension? We will discuss later on in our next video session.